Welcome back to the Bossin with Ballard podcast. I'm your host, Roderick Ballard, and I'm thrilled to have you back for our second episode. In our last conversation, we dug deep into the topic of adversity, how it shapes us, and how we can grow stronger from our challenges. Today, I want to shift gears a little bit and explore a vital topic that I feel is key, and that's building a personal brand. Nowadays, the term personal branding can often be misled as social media influencers or content creators. But I want to emphasize building a personal brand can go far beyond content creation. It is about how you present yourself, your values, and your reputation, whether you're in a corporate setting, an entrepreneur, or a community leader. So really, let's just dive into the key elements of building a personal brand that truly resonates with me and you without the necessities of being a content creator. Understanding your why. That's the biggest thing, is understanding your why. Why do you want to build a personal brand? Understanding why it's so crucial to building a personal brand. Your personal brand should reflect your values, your passion, and goals. So really just take a moment and thinking about, what are my core values? What do I want to be known for? How do I want to impact others? Really answer those questions, because if you answer those questions, it will give you clarity and guidance to branding yourself. For example, if you value integrity and want to be seen as a thoughtful leader in your industry or community, your actions, your content, your interactions should be reflecting those qualities. For real, it got to really be reflecting those qualities. For me, my core values include integrity and empowerment and the continuance of growing. I want to be known for being a positive influence in my community, someone who uplifts others, inspire them to achieve their goals. My impact should be about creating opportunities for growth and providing motivation and supporting those who support me or who's in need. At one time in my life, I was a guy that in need. My family had a point in a time where they was in need. So really understand what your personal branding should be. Really think about those questions. Like, what is a personal brand, for instance? What is it? Your personal brand is something that perceives by others. It should embrace your values, your skills, your experience, and why, and the way you communicate. That should be something that a personal brand is. Your reputation is really big when it comes to personal brand. This is what people say about you when you're not in a room. It's built through actions of integrity, how you treat others. I'm telling you, there's people out here, they will talk about you bad as soon as you're not in a room. He this, he that. He think he better than everybody. Oh, no, that ain't what this is all about. So that's why I say you have to have some integrity, some respect about yourself, showing positivity, wanting to be better. Your values, your brand should reflect what you stand for. Are you passionate about community service, innovation, empowering others? Your values or foundation of your personal brand should have all the qualities of you. Those qualities would change each day, each year, each week, it would change over time, because you would go through different things in life where you may drop some values, may add some values. You just never know. Your unique strengths is another thing that comes with personal branding. What skills or experiences make you stand out? How can you beat that person to that next job? How can you beat that big time motivational speaker? How can you be that big time barber? How can you be that big time truck driver? How can you be that big time entrepreneur? It could be, you can have your best abilities of being a problem solver, or how your leadership style is, or just in general of how you good with your technical expertise. That's big. That's real big. Remember, your personal brand is an ongoing process, not a one-time event. It evolves. It grows personally and professionally. Understand that personally, you should be growing and it should evolve, and professionally, you always should want to evolve. You want to take your professional and personal to the next level as much as possible, because you don't want to get stagnant. Being stagnant can really ruin someone. It can ruin relationships. It can ruin marriages. It can ruin friendship. It can ruin family. It can ruin a lot of things. It can ruin companies, just being stagnant. It is very important. I don't want to preach this enough. It's very, very important for being authentic. Authentic with yourself. I don't want to dwell on it so much, but being authentic. I believe in being authentic with myself And the reason why I believe in being authentic with myself, because people can vibe out when I'm being authentic. Sometimes people be like, Roger, be quiet, because they know I'm going to speak the truth. Some people hate hearing the truth. People hate hearing the truth, and they try to twist it and turn it every way to where it's not the truth. Sometimes you need to hear the truth, because some people be stuck in their ways. They stagnant with their life. They stagnant what they doing, and they feel that everybody should be stagnant, or we don't have these opportunities because this group of people don't want us to have these opportunities. You don't have these opportunities because you don't want to have them. You ain't got nobody pushing those buttons. And sometimes you got to push those buttons to get results. CEO don't get to being a CEO if he don't push buttons. If he ain't pushing his buttons to get the job done, period. So being authentic with yourself is key, for real. Being authentic with yourself is key. In a world where people often try to present a polished version of themselves, being authentic is a breath of fresh air. Telling you, when I meet somebody just really true to themselves, I'm like, all right, yeah, he true to himself. He like everything that's going on with himself. And they like, if you don't like what I got going on, or you don't like this about me, or you don't like the authentic of me, oh well. But you want to know why being authentic really matters, though? Trust. Telling you, trust. I can't speak on enough of how key trust is. Trust, like, I can't be around you if I can't trust you. Can't. I can't trust you. I don't think it's necessary for me to be around you. Someone that lied and do all this craziness all the time, I can't have it. I speak my mind. I lose friends a lot because I speak my mind. And necessarily they probably wasn't my friend if I lost them, if I spoke the truth. Biggest thing for me, I want people to speak the truth to me if I'm doing something necessarily they don't like, or I can do better at, or just being an adult about things. I'm in a part of my life where we're adults here. I feel once you're 18, you're an adult, but you're still learning. That's why it's key to have a support system that's able to guide you along the way where you don't bump your head too much, to be able to have a successful life and get over the adversity and the challenges, to be able to overcome and be a stronger person. So trust is key. People connect with being genuine and authentic. When you're true to yourself, others more likely can trust you and engage with you. Connections, telling you, the connections. Being authentic can really foster a relationship deeper because of you being authentic and being yourself. When you're not being yourself, it's kind of hard for someone to resonate with you. It's kind of hard for them to open up if you're not being authentic, because not being authentic can really show on how you perceive yourself. The body language, how you're speaking. Can you really look a person eye to eye? Some people say don't look a person, eye to eye, but sometimes you got to look them eye to eye because you can see the lies right through them. So having those connections is key. When you share real experiences and values that attract like-minded individuals, it's kind of hard to let them go. Definitely when they got some of the same upbringing as you, same struggles, some of the same experiences. Some people have different experiences, others don't. But at the same time, something should be able to resonate with you if you're being authentic. Oh, I went through that too. I did that too. It's crazy. I'm going through the same thing in my relationship. So it's simple things like that where being authentic is key. Real key to you being where you need to be in life. Being resilient is key as well. Spoke on it in my last episode. When your branding aligns to your true self, it becomes easier to navigate challenges. Because when you're trying to put on something that's not you, it's too hard to sustain. So I always tell people, I just like to be my true self. I'm a people person. I like to get out. I like to be around people. I like to talk to people. I like to hear different stories. Because I feel in times where COVID is past and people are comfortable being in the house, and I love being in the house because I love being on the game and being around my family and enjoying the house scene. But you have to get out. You got to talk to other people. You just can't get anywhere being in the house all day. For real. Sometimes you have to come outside. Sometimes you have to be around people. If you like going to the gym, go to the gym. You may find people in there. If you like going to the gym, you're going to find some people in there that's going to the gym every day. Start talking to them people in the gym. If you're trying to get a certain way you want to look physically, hey, how you doing that? And we need get your number. We need to link up. Like, get to know that person. Ask questions. Who you? Like, what's your name? Where you from? Basic things. Start having a conversation. Tell them why you came to the gym. Frustrated with how I look. I'm frustrated. So I'm here. And then that go to guidance. Getting outside. If you like to be around animals, go to a place where they got animals. You're going to find like-minded people. You're going to find like-minded people everywhere you go, no matter what you do. So just make sure, being resilient is being great. You can face the adversity because your brand is rooted within you. So really focus on how being resilient is so great. So for me, I just like being around people. So I like building those relationships. Sometimes relationships don't go the way I think because some people don't have the same mindset as me. Some people are not looking for a friend or looking for another person with the same mind. Some people's minds are elsewhere, but that's why I say it's very important to be your authentic self. So just making sure you're being authentic, making sure you're being authentic to you. Don't have authentic be over perfectionist. Don't try to have being authentic overrule being a perfectionist. One of the biggest misconceptions of personal branding really is trying to be perfect. In reality, being authentic is a far more important thing than being perfect. Telling you, you got to be yourself. You have to be yourself. You have to embrace who you are. Have to. Flaws and all. Telling you, flaws and all. Because I know I've had to embrace my flaws, stuff I'm not good with. I had to embrace these things because I wouldn't be able to get to the point I am in life and continue to grow if I don't embrace what I'm weak at or what I'm strong at, where I can continue to grow on those things, flaws and all. Your unique experiences and personal traits are what makes you relatable to and be memorable. Got to share your journey. You got to share your journey. If you don't have to be an expert. You don't have to be an expert to share your story. I'm telling you. You don't have to be an expert to share your story. We have people that came from nothing and they're able to still share their stories and talk about the challenges and the lessons they learned and their growth within their experiences and challenges. So, this is able to give you the ability to connect. When I mean connect on a deeper level. So really just stay true to your voice. I'm telling you, stay true to your voice. Whether you're speaking to an audience, writing an email, or simply as just networking or being consistent in your voice. Being authentic breeds trust. It breeds trust. Listen to me, it breeds trust. Trust is essential for a strong personal brand. So how do you showcase being authentic? Telling you, how do you showcase this? How do you showcase being authentic? How do you showcase this? I'm telling you, how do you showcase this? It starts by sharing your story. What experience shaped you? What lessons have you learned? Your journey is unique, and sharing it resonates with others. It resonates with others around the world. Just because you may have not made it to another city, another state, understand we all going through some of the same issues and challenges. We're all trying to get to that point in life where we're comfortable, which I always say, we don't want to get comfortable. We want to continue to build, level up, empower our communities so we don't have to have some of the same similar stories. We'll have the resources if we all here trying to level up and get to where we need to be. It's important. It's very important to building that personal brand. It's very, very important. You might wonder why having a personal brand is important, but it's got to be different. I'm telling you, you got to be different. In today's competitive world, a strong personal brand that helps you stand out. For real. It'll help you stand out. It'll help you take you to the next level. And sometimes you got to showcase and make things unique about you. Allow you to attract opportunities that align with your goals in life. I'm telling you, you have to. That's when that trust and credibility comes in. It's well defined. It's a personal brand where you can build that trust. When people see consistency, I'm telling you, actions and the messages, they're more likely going to be like, oh, this dude is credible and reliable. He or she is credible or reliable. So I'm telling you, you have to have these things. Networking. Have a clear plan. Have a clear path as far as your personal branding. It helps with connecting with like-minded individuals and professionals. When you know who you are and who you stand for, you're more likely going to attract the right people in your network. I believe I've been connecting to the right people. I believe A higher power has put people around me, and I'm very thankful for that. Sometimes he take people away where I be like, why do you do that? But I never question him. He always puts me in the right positions. He always puts me around the right group of individuals. And I probably wouldn't be here today if I haven't been around some of these great individuals and mentors and community leaders and just being able to grow. And growth is very key, personally, financially, job-wise. That's why career advancement is key to whether career advancement can be something where you're looking for that advancement in that current job or making a career change. It could be that strong personal brand that can open doors for you. It can lead you to job offers, promotions, and collaborations. That's why it's so key to building this personal brand. I'm telling you, this should get personal. This should resonate. This should hit your chest real hard, because it hit mine real hard when I was sitting here going through rough times, and I was sitting here thinking like, why is things not going the way I expected? Because I have not put nothing down. Telling you, write down those visions, write down your goals, write down your decisions as well beside those goals, because you have to make decisions and you have to build these things up, and it's good to understand that discovering your personal brand is key. It's key. So how do you discover a personal brand? Self-reflection. You have to take time and reflect on your values, your passions and strengths. Sometimes you got to ask yourself, what do I stand for? What are my core values? And what unique experiences do I bring to the table? For me, I stand on respect, empowerment, and integrity. My core values are about helping others, grow and maintain honesty in all dealings. I'm telling you, all dealings. Have to, because you can't be half-assing it, because it don't get you nowhere. These unique experiences can bring growth. Me coming from a small town, some of my unique experiences can resonate with anybody. Not having my real father in my life and my stepfather and other men in the community stepping up to the role. That's what's taught me the importance of a community and support, and shaping me to drive to uplift others as well. Telling you, that's what has shaped me to who I am today. Seek feedback. Telling you, reach out to your trusted friends, family, colleagues. Ask them how they perceive you. What do they think of your strengths? Because I'm telling you, sometimes other people see the qualities in you better than you might, because you just overlook them. Define your purpose. What is your mission? Consider how you want to be in this world. That doesn't have to be nothing major. It can be as simply as helping others and inspire others around you. Create your brand statement. Create it. Write it down. You should be writing all this stuff down. Find clarity on your values and purposes, and just craft your personal brand statement just as you see it. For example, a community leader can dedicate empowering the youth through mentorship and skill building. That's something I wrote for myself, because I feel giving back is key. People gave back to me, instilled things in me to be able to take me to places I wanted to be, or take me to the next level. So that's key. So write these things down. Speak them into existence. Have backup plans within your personal brand. And I don't mean backup plans as this is my backup personal brand. No, have things written down. Oh, okay, well, this is not me. This is actually me right here. Just write it down, because you never know. Or it could be something that you may need to work on to be able to be the better person that you're trying to be. So understand, you don't have to be a social media content creator. Build your brand, push your content, push you personally, push your job, push your family. You don't have to be solely a content creator to build a personal brand. There's several strategies that you can use. So understand that. Several. I'll be messing up on my words a little bit, so I slur them a little bit, but it's cool. But like I say, it's several strategies for you to use when building your brand. Networking and relationships. Building just genuine relationships in your industry or community. Going to different events, going to different professional organizations, and just engaging in your local community activities. These connections will be greatly influenced on your brand. Your brand. I'm telling you, your brand. Just like in the professional world. Your professional presence. Gotta have a resume. I always hear people talking about, I'm looking for a job on Facebook. It's good to put it out there, because somebody may be able to help depending on how many people following you. But let's be professional about this. If you're looking for that good paying job, you need a resume. Put it down. Make a LinkedIn profile. Even your email signature can contribute to your personal brand. I'm telling you, make this make sense, y'all. Sure that it reflects on your values and image. You just want to make sure everything conveys of what you want your personal brand to be. And making sure you apply skill development. You got to continuously invest your skills and just know your knowledge. You want to continuously be a student of the game. The more you grow and take courses and seek certification, I'm telling you, the more you'll grow, the more you'll be valued to someone, to some company, or even your family. This will reflect the positivity of your brand, that personal appearance, how you can present yourself physically, because physically matters. Dressing appropriate for your industry or situation. It can carry yourself with confidence. It will carry yourself with confidence. I'm telling you, your experience can impact your first impression. Your first impression can almost be your last impression of that person, because if you don't come with the right energy, the right presence, the right look, it could, you can get pushed to the side. So really, pay attention to that and just stay engaged, in your community. Just stay engaged in your community. The things that you see that you don't like, make sure you try to help to where you can change those things, because it may not be just you that don't like it. Volunteer, mentor, participate in these local events. I'm telling you, be active in the community. Where you stay, be active, or be active somewhere. Demonstrate what you're trying to commit to as in making a difference. Maintain, I'm telling you, maintain, and evolve. Maintain it. You got to maintain and evolve. Just like you want a brand, you want to evolve over time. You got to stay true to your values. As you grow, you have to align these core values. Being authentic is key. So don't stray away from what makes you. What makes you you. I'm telling you. And just understand being able to adapt to change. The world is, continuously changing. And as you should change your brand over time. Stay informed about these trends in the industry. Being able to evolve and get your message out here. Because all approaches is needed. Always continue to get feedback. Just periodically check in with your network of friends, get feedback to perceive on your brand and grow your personal brand. And just continue to reflect on your journey. Reflect. I spoke on it. Reflect on your journey. Take time to reflect on your growth. Celebrate your achievements. Be mindful of the lessons learned along the way. Be mindful of that. I've had times where I call my mother, hey, I got this going on. I'm trying to do this and that, and I can't do it. Like, I want more. Like, it's just, I just want more. I want more of what I have now. I want to take it to the next level. She always say, be grateful for what you got, but break down what you're trying to get and get the job done. So just be mindful and, reflect on your journey, because that's key. You really reflect on your journey and you can really get where you want to be with your personal branding and anywhere in life. Your personal branding is key. I feel that, your personal branding is somewhere where it can take you. I brought this topic to my podcast because I wanted to put this out there, because it's things that people should know about personal branding to get them to the next level, even if it's personally or professionally in life. So as we wrap up this episode, I just want y'all to remember that building a personal brand is a journey, not a destination. It takes time and effort and reflection. So just focus on being authentic and really nurturing your relationships and staying committed to your personal growth. Your personal brand is a powerful tool, and it can open a lot of doors and create a lot of opportunities. It's about showcasing the version of yourself to the world, online and offline. I kind of put it like a video game. I got to do the same thing when I'm online with the boys and when I'm offline. So I got to give you the same thing. I got to give you the same person. I got to give you the same energy. So I just want to thank everyone for joining the episode of Bossin Up with Ballard. If you found value in my discussions today, please share it with your friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe and leave a review. Thank you for turning up with me in this episode of Bossin Up with Ballard. If you enjoyed this today episode, I already know. Subscribe. Leave a review, throw it out there, So we'll be back next Tuesday for more inspiration and motivation. So you already know. Until then, keep bossing up. I'm out.